Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Tetcher, and I am doing a giveaway of 55 keys for the Heroes of the Storm beta in the EU region. If you want information on how to enter, click the link in the description below. We are getting into the round of 16? Yep, round of 16 match. We are getting very close to the finals. This is one of the biggest tournaments we have seen so far for this. Yep. I think it is the second biggest. I think we have had a full 64 bracket before, but this is one of the biggest we've seen, and this is going to be one of the most exciting matches so far. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be on the Sky Temple, and it is between Team Alternate and SK Gaming.
Oh, nice. Sky Temple. I'm really looking forward to this. First time seeing some really, really good teams on Sky Temple. So let's check it out.
I agree.
Here we are. On the left side, we have, once again, our British team, SK Gaming.
British team?
Well,
we have a British player, therefore we claim it.
Yep, I think we can do so. Hey, come on, you guys. We got to give you guys something here.
We do that.
Okay.
We do that quite a lot.
In the mid lane, we have Aragi playing Tychus, Zarmony playing Arthas, Link playing Uther, and in the top lane, Bakery playing Vela, and BZ playing Malfurion.
And on the right-hand side, in the red trunks, it is going to be Team Alternate Attax. And starting in the top lane, we have Mopzio on the Muradin. It is Gucio on the Sergeant Hammer. It is Krolu on the Brightwing. In the mid lane, heading to the bot lane though, it is Vasilino on the Thrall. And in the mid lane, coming from the bot lane, it is Gluehammer on the Tassadar.
That's the entirety of Team Alternate. Looks like we have a 3-3-1-1 mix up here in the lanes. And Alternate already getting in a really good position here with Guccio in top, sitting in there. But Mopzio needs to save him. This is kind of dangerous sitting there. But so far they're doing quite well. And they have that heal from Krolu to keep Guccio on top of things.
Yep, SK though, going very, very aggressive onto Gucio. They know he is the biggest threat. It's going to be Gucio or Brightwing that will be the targets here. Muradin has roamed out a lane a bit here to grab that watchtower, but has made his way back up. And the reason people are running the party lane in the top lane on this map is because the first two shrines always, or temples, sorry, on this map, always spawn in the top and middle lane. So starting in the top lane is between the two temples, so they can decide where they want to roam to in the most efficient way possible. It looks like SK may be deciding to go for the mid one. Wow, that jump by Mopzio, I was not aware that jump was makeable, but that was very cool. But it looks like SK are going for the middle shrine, whereas Alternate have already taken the top shrine.
Yep, and you have two players in there. In the beginning, it's kind of hard to solo the Guardians, the defenders, but with Guccio in the back, Krolu can definitely take this. A couple more defenders will step into the ring here, but they're going to be just fine dealing with this. And yeah, Guccio returning to lane. Linked will need some backup here, otherwise they can really push this lane hard. But it looks like Mopzio will try to contest this.
Bot lane, just very quickly, I'm drawing your attention to the bot lane. Vasilino has been envenomed. He has got a little bit of health. I thought Zarmony was going to continue that. One more auto would have done it. But instead, he chose to back out. He might be looking for the root here. He really wants it. Deathcore, lads. There's the root. If he goes in, no, the root from Vasilino, lads, as well. And neither player getting the advantage here. Right now, though, there's a fight in the middle lane. Alternate looking to try and steal the last few shots from SK, but SK holding that temple for all they are worth. A lot of players seem to consider the middle temple a bit more important because the middle lane is obviously, that makes much more sense to get that pushed, because then you have a bit more map control around the rest of the map.
But usually I see the bot lane being pushed the hardest later on, because you have the boss down there.
Yeah, that's accidental because the boss exists.
Yeah. That's, I think, like one of the most important lanes. But yeah, in the beginning, I would agree. Going for the mid temple seems like a good idea.
Yeah. It also means that it kills the middle buildings first, so it bounces around from top to bottom more. So if you grab the top or the bottom temple, it does just get more coincidental pushing done.
That's nice. Really nice. SK, so far, almost half a level ahead here in the experience game. Oh, Linked might be in trouble here. He's getting critterized. But they will have to back off. With BZ being there, the double supports there are almost impossible to take out with some really solid CC.
Yep. Having a look at some of the talents here. Very, very standard stuff here from pretty much everyone. Thrall, pretty standard, reduces the Wind Fury. He's gone for Envenom. on his second talent, which is what a lot of Thralls are going for these days, just being super aggressive. Araragi, this is not a position he maybe wants to be in. Mopsio reveals him, but he's able to dash away, does not get stunned. You would not want to get caught between a Muradin and a Thrall, but with the dash he's able to escape. Next temple spawns in this bottom lane, so this is why a lot of the players are grouping up here. SK currently with less players down, but they are trying to get some timing going by taking these top bruisers, which is what a lot of teams are doing these days. Get those bruisers going, so while the temple fight happens, you do have some kind of counter push going. Gucio, though, is the person Gucio is the person for ultimate, though, in the top lane, so he's going to be the one who's going to be able to clear these up. But the question is, can he clear them up quick enough to go help his team at the temple, or is he just not going to bother? Looks like he's just going to ignore them completely and start making his way down so that he's with his team for the temple. SK also beginning to shuffle their feet all the way down to the bottom lane.
Yeah, and we have the cooldown mule being taken by Malfurion.
Pretty nice.
Interesting to see that, but it's possible, of course, when you have double support to go for these kind of styles. And looks like Alternate will be the first one to go for this bottom temple. But Vaziano is backing off. They have Sergeant Emmer in the mix now. Oh, Krolu and Vaziano caught out here in the left side. Oh, Krolu will be focused down.
Bakery did just get envenomed. Heal comes out from Ufa. Vasilino going low, but the Guardian almost saved it
will go down here in the top lane. Malfurion taken out in bot. So 1-for-1 for now. Bakery catching a little bit of the storms here on the left side. And Zarmany trying to push back Guccio. He's in a really aggressive stance here.
Yeah, he has full health. He's an assassin on full health. He's just playing super aggressive right now. But it looks like Alternate are deciding that they are in fact going to give this up. They lost one of their damage dealers in the shape of Thrall, whereas SK only really lost one of their 2 supports. They were still in a pretty nice position there. So Alternate, wisely in my opinion, deciding to back off here. They were also short on ultimates, so did not want to take that risk. They're going to head to the top lane, clear up what's left of that bruiser camp, likely grab their own bruiser camp, but they also need to be very careful of SK1 killing Gucio here.
That's the root. Krolu coming in to help him out, and it is enough. This mid fort is in trouble though. Yeah. So already out of ammo and quite low. But they can keep it for now. Muradin is coming out to help here in the mid lane as well. Thrall taking control of bot lane again, but he might have to rotate up as well. And now only Krolu remains for the defense here. Looks like they can't really save this fort after all.
Yep, Zarmany has come down to the bot lane just to make sure he's soaking the XP so that his team does not lose the lead that they have. Down goes that fort to a single auto attack from BZ, in fact. Malfurion auto attacks, well known to be the best auto attacks. And we are seeing Alternate taking their bruiser camp as well. Next temple, I believe, is top and bot or just mid. I cannot remember which. I think it's just mid.
I think top and bot is the one after that, but I'm not sure. Top and bot is also...
I think it's just those 2 next, it just depends on which order. I still haven't memorized it. Vasilino taking some damage in this bottom lane. Divine Storm goes down. There's the Raid of Vengeance, and Krolu has just teleported into a death pit. Teleports straight into the Raid of Vengeance and gets annihilated, being taken out super quick. But, however, Alternate making the most out of this. They are going to be able to take down this top fort with no congestion at all, thanks to that Bruiser camp and the Sergeant Hammer. They're now beginning to roam their way down. SK using this as an opportunity with all those players up there to take the boss. They're actually not killing it very quickly, though, and here comes Alternate. This could be their chance.
Almost ready. There comes the Oracle out of Blue Hammer and the Storm here right on the boss. Linked
Mopsio
could stop them.
Mopsio needs to jump in. There's the root. That might save it. Zarmany going to do it, and Mopsio jumps in, but he's too slow. He is now caught well out of position. It's going to be Gucio, though, that's taking all of the overdrive from Tychus, but Tychus dives into 3 people here. He might go down in the exchange, and he does, dying to the Sundering. Zarmany is continuing to give chase here, but it's 4 versus 4. Vasilino backing up, looking for his engagement. Nice knockback from Gucio there to prevent the Link from charging in for the chase. And it looks like this chase from SK is now over. Nice disengage there by Alternate, but they were not able to prevent that boss from being taken.
Yeah, really good retreat. Muradin jumped in there a second too late, otherwise they could have gotten that boss. And it is top and bottom temples that are appearing now. Alternate will go for the top temple. SK just opting to go for the bot temple, since they do know, okay, Alternate will have to deal with this boss, so they're kind of preoccupied in the bot lane. And boss has been taken care of. Guccio being pushed back here by a little tornado. But they will join Thrall in the top lane to take that shrine.
It looks like they're also having a look at their mercenaries. Linked, going to be able to scout out that this is being taken, thinking about stealing it himself, but instead, actually he's going to start trying to steal it himself. He has BZ with him. GxxShock will be fighting this on his own. Muradin is near, but choosing not to come down yet. GxxShock just going to back up, and SK are going to be able to steal this easy camp. Tychus already going to be starting on their hard camp. No, he's not. Just mounting up and choosing to run past it.
I'm really surprised that Muradin didn't help out here. I mean, the mid lane was gone anyways, so he could have gone down there and helped out Sergeant Hammer, because she was in a kind of useless position, to be honest. She couldn't engage those two, and just all by herself, she couldn't move out into the lane and grab some XP anyways. So now we have 4 Siege Giants in this bottom lane, and they will need to be dealt with. All heroics are available, so they could go for this. SK wisely backing off now that the Siege Giants are gone.
Mopsia, though, diving in. He needs to land the stun. Does not land it. He rewinds. Can he get the stun out? He pops his ultimate. There's the Sundering coming down. Does land on Link. Link trying to get out, but he will go down. The Raid of Vengeance does hit Vasilino, though. Healing Ward is down, as well as the Tranquility, and there's no way you beat that much healing. Vasilino is going to go down. BZ taking a lot of damage, but is just tanking his way through it. Bakery sitting in the background, just laying down the damage here. That was a 3 for 0, almost a 4 for 0 if GxxShock had been caught there, but he's going to be able to back out. SK probably won't get much of a push down from this because they have no minions with them, but getting those kills, increasing their XP lead, and now they're just going to rotate to mid lane, clear up this wave, and get their own hard camp.
To be honest, they could have just went out after they took out Uther. I think this could have been a really good fight for Alternate, but they just stuck around for too long. They wanted too much. Tried to go for the kill on Vala and Malfurion, who were kind of low, but not low enough, and they were still fighting on that bridge, which is not a good position. We'll have a look at that battle later on. And now SK definitely has the upper hand. They're level 17. They have that vital level 16 talent. They're pushing top lane, and they have a double Scone Skin and Blood for Blood on Vala. Oh, wow.
Oh, dear. Right now, though, SK moving in. They want to steal this. No one went into the... What?
Are you kidding me? A free double bruisers?
Why? Okay. Why would they just give that up? All right, not going to question it. SK moving into the mid lane. Gonna be taking this temple. I have no idea why they did that. I assume they knew SK was coming and they decided to give them the bruises rather than die, but I think they could have got it. They had the time. Mopsio taking a lot of damage here. He's popped his avatar, gonna try and do any damage he can. Nice Sundering actually hits all members of SK. In comes Link though. Divine Storm hits 2 members. The fight continues. Tranquility is doing a lot of healing. Araragi is mini-Odin in right now. He's trying to chase down onto Gluehammer, trying to pick him off. He's being dropped very low. One more! No, looks like he may be able to escape here, thanks to his shields. And SK do manage to pick off Krolu in the end. And they were able to have control of that shrine, thanks to Link. Link keeping control of that, and we're going to see Bakery head up to the top lane with BZ to take control of the top shrine as well. They're going to be doing huge amounts of damage to
they just have way better control in the battles here. The Divine Storm just hits so well, and for some reason, Sergeant Hammer not really getting the tough shots onto SK.
The thing, I would agree that she's not landing as much as she can, but she is landing a lot of damage. We can in fact have a look at the damage tab and see that she's got 29k hero damage and 37 siege damage. Siege damage not as important in this scenario, of course, because Tychus has 53. But she is landing her damage. The thing is, it's not enough.
Yeah,
if we have a look at the healing, 36,000 from Malfurion, 20,000 from Uther, whereas on the other side, it's 14k, which is still nice, from considering it is a Tassadar, and someone who almost always leads in the healing chart, Brightwing, with 27k healing behind the Malfurion by almost 10,000 healing.
Yep, it's just the double support is just so incredibly strong.
Tranquility, healing ward, life seed. So life seed, mannerless healing. Just walk past a teammate and they start to heal. Fantastic ability here. And
Alternate has set up a nice trap.
I like
this.
It works. Zarmany doesn't care though.
Damage onto Zarmany. Zarmany is caught out there on the left side. They're trying to go for him. There comes the Rain of Vengeance, dropping Vasiliano quite low. He might go down, but there's the shield. Keep him alive for a little bit longer. No, he does go down though. And Zarmany trying to push back, going towards GxxShock. Gluehammer also getting a little bit of damage there. And Muradin is taken out on the left side. Gluehammer trying to get away. There's a phase shift. Bakery trying to go for it.
He can do it. There's the slow coming in for the frost shot. He goes down. We're going to see GxxShock escape, though. Krolu, managing to blink heal to GxxShock. Does not get rooted by Beezy there. SK, though, going to be moving on to this bottom keep and beginning to take that. Araki just not caring. Going to be tanking it all. Will just accept the passive healing. There is a passive heal there from Malfurion. And they will take this down. Down goes the first.
Still 18 seconds here on Muradin. And without Muradin, it's kind of hard to go for these battles. So I think SK might push it here.
They're not going to go for the core here. They are, however, going to take this third keep, and that will mean catapults in every lane. Down it goes, and they will back out here. The Siege Giants going to do a little shield damage, but Alternate will have no trouble in clearing those up. However, SK is now has an open boss, which if they wanted to fight, they could take, but instead they're going to go for the Temple, which is 100% free damage onto the opponent's core. There is nothing left for those shots
which
to hit.
Which means Alternate needs to contest this. And they're going in. They're going in. Mopsio just waiting for the remainder of his team to get in there. That root is in a perfect spot with Hover Siege. There's no way GxxShock's not going to get rooted here. That's going to keep him out of range. Baziano trying to move out now, but there's a double root onto Baziano, Mopsio, and now the Storm onto all three of them. Gluehammer will go down here, and it's only GxxShock and Mopsio maybe making it out of here. Oh,
Krolu is still trying to save him off their blink heal onto Mopsio to get the healing done. I'm not sure where that Arcane Barrage was going, but it didn't really hit anything. GxxShock staying alive thanks to Krolu, but while this is happening, Core's taking damage. Shield is about to go off. There's free catapults.
Shield is gone.
Mopsio is
down to 90% now.
Yep, and in the meantime, SK everywhere at once. We're seeing Ufa and Bakery in the main base of the enemy team, just getting some harassment down, actually going for the core here, just harassing it and keeping Alternate on their toes and in their base. Whereas in the jungle here, Araragi and Beezy are taking the Grave Golem, and in the middle lane, Zarmony is soloing the Temple on his own here, and there's not GG, 5%, it's not dead yet. Bakery.
There we go.
Oh, what happened?
There's the GG. SK Gaming takes this
Temple
and moves on to the round of 8.
I was wondering what killed it there. It was like everyone stopped moving on 5, and I was like, what happened here? But the Temple got the final shot. And like you said, that is GG. SK moving on to the quarterfinals, taking out Alternate in pretty convincing fashion.
Oh yeah.